Game guy! Game guy! Game guy! Game guy!
Seriously, can't I just have a normal weekend?
Game guy! I need your help.
Whoa! Wait a second. Michael B. the Game Genie? How are you even doing this?
Easy. There's a code that lets you hack into the video feed of every NES system. It was in the last issue of Nintendo Power. Didn't you get one?
They were all sold out. So, how am I supposed to help you?
Doc is trapped in 1885. I tried to help him, but the only way to unlock the NES time machine is to finish Back to the Future 2 and 3 for the NES.
So you're saying he's trapped forever?
It certainly appears that way. But I'm certain there's another way to save him. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It looks like you're losing me. Find another way. Save Doc!
Well, it looks like I gotta travel through time. Again. Fortunately, I know a time traveler that lets me borrow his time machine anytime I want to. Right on time. It pays to have good friends. Alright, 1885. I should be able to find Doc in no time. But first, I think I'm going to make a quick stop. Let's see, 1983. Here we go. Since this is going to take a while, we might as well take a look at a different Back to the Future game. There's no doubt that the Back to the Future games for the NES left a bitter taste in the mouths of gamers. Thank you so much, LJN. Fortunately, when the 16-bit era came around, a great game based on Back to the Future 2 was released. In Japan. And only in Japan.
Super Back to the Future 2 was released in 1993 by Toshiba EMI. I don't mind saying, I love this game.
The only thing that ticks me off is that they never released it in the United States. It looks like we're in 1983. Look, I don't have a lot of time before Mom comes back in here, and I know this could tear a hole through space and time, but it's totally worth it. In 1995, a game's going to come out for the Super Nintendo called Earthbound. I know you're going to have a Sega Genesis, but buy like 10 copies anyway, and don't ever, ever open them. Bye. Trust me, you'll thank me, you, us. You'll just be glad you did it. Okay, I gotta get out of here.
There are a few ways to play import games.
The first way is, of course, to buy a Japanese Super Famicom. But this can get a little pricey according to its condition and completeness. The other method is actually modifying your SNES. You see, the only thing that's keeping you from playing Japanese Super Famicom games is two little tabs inside your SNES.
If you're very careful, you can easily clip those tabs off.
And once your SNES is ready, you'll be able to run out and play as many Japanese titles as you want. So let's take a look at Super Back to the Future 2.
Let's start with the obvious. The graphics for this game are fantastic, especially when compared to the NES titles.
Now, I know I'm comparing a 16-bit game to an 8-bit, but keep in mind, the Super Mario Bros. 3 came out the year before Back to the Future.
So we can all agree, technology-wise, Back to the Future for the NES could have looked a lot better. Super Back to the Future sports an incredibly stylized anime look. It's fun, and I personally love the style here.
Gameplay is pretty simple. It follows a standard side-scrolling adventure game.
You basically hoverboard to the right and make your way to the goal. You collect coins that you can use to purchase power-ups, which you purchase by hoverboarding over what appears to be a vending machine of some type. You're going to face an assortment of enemies along the way. Biff, Griff, homeless guys, a cop or two. The game basically takes some of the most memorable moments from the movie and adapts them for a video game. Let's talk audio. The sound effects of this game are nice, but the music is where it really shines. I know what you're saying. How can anything ever compare to this?
Call me crazy, but I think this might be a tad better. Just a bit.
Well, it looks like we're almost at 1885, so I better wrap this up. Many reviewers out there criticize this game for its difficulty. Is it hard? Yes, definitely. But is it bad? I don't think so. Not in the slightest.
Picking up a card of this game can get rather pricey, but we all know there's other ways to play retro games. Regardless of what some people might say, I think this game is fantastic and is totally worth the play. Well, it looks like it's time for me to go find Doc. Wish me luck. Have a great weekend.